Becky Salisbury knows too well the damage a ping can do to a business. The Orford Arms had barely reopened last month when a positive COVID test for one employee meant the rest had to self-isolate, closing the pub for 10 days.
The impact was really quite severe. Just the stock losses were thousands of pounds. The food alone was £2,500 to £3,000 worth of stock losses. It was very difficult times. We've worked so hard to make some profit after coming out of lockdown and then to basically see it all washed away again.
The Test and Trace app is supposed to slow infection rates, but since social distancing rules were dropped, it's ground many businesses to a halt too. Under pressure, the government has agreed a change that will see the app look for close contacts of asymptomatic COVID cases up to 48 hours prior to their positive test, rather than the current 5 days.
What we are doing in this new context of opening up is to try and get the balance right between the public health advice and the way people are living their lives and the social and economic factors affecting them. And so we are altering the logic of the app, which will mean that fewer contacts will be contacted, will be advised to isolate, and that is because we will only be contacting those at higher risk where they have had very close contact in the most infectious period of the positive case.
The government say only 40% of smartphone owners are regularly using the app. Despite this, almost 690,000 orders to self-isolate were sent in the week to July 21st, a record. But of those, the government assumed 40% won't comply. Food distributors are already exempt from isolation if they take daily tests instead. While this change will reduce the number of pings, other industries say they should be ditched altogether.
About 6 out of 10 of our workers who are pinged on the app don't come into contact with COVID, haven't had a case, and so are still going to be caught by this pingdemic. So we do urge the government to continue to work towards a workable self-isolation policy and a test-to-release mechanism.
In 2 weeks, daily testing will replace isolation for all double vaccinated close contacts. But with those with single shots still vulnerable to the app, expect pressure on government to remain. Paul Kelso, Sky News.